You know, my mind's not even there, but it's a great question. That's the whole point of this fight. It creates conversation, barbershop conversations, taxi conversations, airplane conversations, and that's what we want. The more people talking about the fight, regardless of what it is that they're talking about, is a massive bonus. So for me, I'm not worried about what people think about the integrity side. I'm more worried about, are they talking? And as long as they are, I think we're doing a good job.
They're definitely talking. Jake's ability as a boxer is kind of a hard one to gauge, right? Because he fights opponents that aren't your traditional boxing opponents you'd face at the point of his career. When you look at him and his ability, can you rank him compared to the guys that you have fought in your career? And where would you rank?
The start of my career. Yeah, he'll be someone I would have fought early on in my career. I've got a lot of experience now. But yeah, someone at the start of my career, I'd say. But I don't know who to say exactly, but maybe someone at the start of my career. I'm sure he knows who Jake is, but I don't really take boxing home, if I'm honest with you. He hasn't spoke about the fight. I haven't actually spoke to him about the fight. We talk about maths, the purpose of life. I talk to him about confidence, but I don't really talk to him about my career and stuff. Not necessarily, if I'm gonna be honest with you. You remember, we've done what have we done? We've done unifications, heavyweight title fights, Saudi, America, second time here, Wembley, Cardiff, Tottenham. They've been big. So this is just like another day at the office, but it's good. Listen, the focus is to win. My focus is to focus on training. I'm not spending my time. I don't see what's going on. I just train. So yeah. You got to look at it from a fighter's point of view. I'm just training and focusing on the fight. Wembley, Cardiff, Tottenham, they've been big. So this is just like another day at the office, but it's good. Listen, the focus is to win. My focus is to focus on training. I'm not spending my time. I don't see what's going on. I just train. So yeah, you got to look at it from a fighter's point of view. I'm just training and focusing on the fight. And there's not even that, it's Jake. It's just, do you know, I was actually looking at myself today. I'm a very respectful guy, brought up by a good family, but if I can kill you, I will kill you. That's just how I am. And this is just the job I do, so let's go.
Hey Jay, hi, Cal Sajad, BBC Sport. Joe Gallagher said something interesting to me. He said boxing purists, the hardcore fans, they'll have the stopwatch out from the moment that first bell rings. Yeah. They'll expect you to finish this in super quick time. Mm-hmm. You've blocked out outside noise throughout your career. Mm-hmm. But do you feel that weight of expectation of having to knock them out early?
I'm carrying boxing on my back. I've done it with the Ngannou fight, and I'm going to do it again. I understand the expectation. I don't carry it, because the expectation I have on myself is already enough, but I understand it, I acknowledge it, and I respect it. But that's about it as far as outside concern about this fight.
Interestingly, I heard that Jake and you had a phone call, and that's where this all started.
Yeah, I'm managing myself in that, fighting, managing.
But sometimes that is what it takes. You saw Crawford and Spence did that. You've obviously spent so many years going back and forth with Tyson Fury. Would it not? Is that not what it would take?
I've spoken to Tyson before. Me and Tyson, I actually signed to fight Tyson. I think it was actually around the time I defended the first. Well, not defended, but I put my belts up to fight Usyk. I was supposed to fight Tyson Fury, correct? Yeah, and then Fury had his issues with Wilder and their contractual issues, so they fought a third time. But I've been in a position to fight Fury a number of times, yeah.
But if you and Jake can get on the phone and sort of fight, do you have hope that maybe you and Tyson can even do that?
Of course, there's hope, especially when you're talking about doing big time boxing. And Jake's showcasing, you know, it can be done. So, and I'm showcasing it can be done. Now, we've been in mega fights time and time again. This ain't our first rodeo. We're back again, big time boxing. I just feel like it takes two to tango, and I'm on the dance floor. I'm just looking for a dance partner.
Yeah, no, I mean, like when I win, my Instagram caption the day after was going to be heavyweight champion of the world. Like, if this fight was a couple months ago, I'd be the heavyweight champion of the world, you know, before Dubois, you know, whatever. But I'm just getting warmed up, you know, so we'll see. I'll become the heavyweight champ, cruiserweight champ, whatever.
and you said at the presser that you're going to take the Tyson Fury fight away from Joshua. Is that something you really can see and believe that you'll fight Tyson next year if you beat AJ?
He'd have to get in line, you know, like Canelo, Crawford, all of these guys can just take a ticket. We'll see who I want to fight.
Crawford actually just retired today, funny enough.
I mean, he's not retired, bro. You guys have seen this millions of times in boxing. He's not retired. I mean, but he's got everyone talking about him now because of that. So smart play by Terrence. Honestly, like no feelings, just sitting there having a conversation, and people try to like read into body language, and these like Twitter experts have no idea what they're talking about. And I honestly see a man in him who is insecure actually, and not sure of himself fully, and kind of has a wounded heart of some sort. So I feel nothing when I'm in the room with him.
You say about him having a wounded heart, some people think that AJ is currently slightly more fragile mentally than physically. Do you think this is the best time for you to be fighting him?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, look at everything in my career, from business, content, all the things that I do. I'm a strategist. I've got him exactly where I want him. I've got him at the perfect moment. Everything I do is calculated, and he's gonna be exposed on Friday. Yeah, no, what's funny is in that interview, he was actually describing what happens to him in fights. Because that's never happened to me. I've never lost my soul in a fight, but it happens to him all the time. So what's funny is he was projecting his own emotions of what happens to him onto me by saying, oh, you're gonna crumble and your soul's gonna leave your body and you're gonna be fighting. That he was just describing his own internal feelings of what happens to him in fights, which I find funny. So it's gonna be mentally very difficult for him when I start to win rounds and he can't hit me. It's going to be very entertaining to watch and to see him be frustrated.
We talk about the credit that people don't seem to give you, even though I believe you deserve it. It feels like the goalposts move after you get a victory or something like that, right? They start rearranging what happened in the fight. If you win on Friday, or you're even successful in the ring on Friday, you know what people are going to say after the fact. Do you feel like there's a weird, ironic way that for you to actually get the credit you deserve in taking this fight, you kind of have to get brutally knocked out to get that credit? Is there like a weird irony here?
The credit's in the bank account, fam. like I don't give a fuck about what these people are saying. They're always gonna have some excuse, and I take it as the deepest compliment that they chalk up what I'm doing to being rigged, fake fights. That's how incredible and the level I'm on and the amazing things that I'm doing is that they can only chalk it up to this fake storyline and is paying them millions, hundreds of millions of dollars to take a dive. I take that as a compliment. I did, but I asked Jesus to take them away from me, and he did. And I literally don't feel any fear. So shout out to Jesus and the power of God and believing in faith. And I just keep praying and praying every single day, and I know something amazing is going to happen. This is my moment. This is the start of a massive chapter for me.
You've talked a bit about beating AJ and becoming the new CEO of Matchroom, obviously tongue-in-cheek, I'm expecting. How much of what you say is real, is the real Jake Paul, and how much is designed to wind up boxing fans, wind up Matchroom?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I just be thinking of crazy shit in my head and just say it. I don't really know at the end of the day. But yeah, realistically, I wouldn't want to be a CEO of a dying company. I'm not even sure who the boxing purists are. Like, where are they? You know, like, who are these people that we talk about, and how pure are they? They can't be that pure. They go to church every day. I don't know, brother.
Do you feel like you've earned some respect from those fans who watch?
I don't know. Because I don't know who they are or where they are.
You don't exist.
It's like this peanut gallery that doesn't exist. Oh, Jake's not good. Oh, Jake's not good for boxing. Like, bro, where are these people? I don't see them on Twitter anymore. It's dead. It's dead.
Well, a lot of people do analyse your boxing skills. In terms of your opinion, what do you think the biggest improvement you've made as a fighter over the last 5 years?
Yeah, I mean, I would say like footwork, defense, having the experience on the fight night, staying calm, jab, combinations, body work, countering, feints, like just a lot of stuff, you know? We're constantly improving.